Hey everybody, and welcome back to Northernlion Plays Planet Coaster, or welcome for the first time, because this is going to be the start of a new Planet Coaster iteration. The last one was getting to the point where it was completely bungled. I mean, people were getting trapped on staircases, living entire lifetimes inside of my park, stepping on trash at the outset and being like, I don't like being here anymore. And we're going to try to design a park that is just nicer. And I mean that. A park that is nicer. A park that is... people are not ashamed to spend time in. A park with wider paths. What's the first ride you put down? Give yourself, 10 points to Slytherin if you said, and a wooba boobily and a whirly rig will get you started. And we could have this also be like a nice, decked out area in terms of scenery and trees and stuff like that. But my idea is you can either enter and go left, or you can enter and go right. And maybe going right takes you to kids area, and going left takes you to, more intense rides, if you will. If there's something that I, didn't mess up that much in my previous park, I think it's that queues actually looked relatively sane. I'm gonna have an eye for, as much as I hate to say it, I'm gonna have an eye for aesthetics in this park. And it's the kind of thing that will probably lead to me being laughed at in a few episodes where they go, lol, eye for aesthetics. Yeah, okay, if you say so. But I truly believe that, at least at the present moment. Trees, a tip that I got from people, they were like, trees are extremely cheap and also good for sceneries. And you know what? My creative juices are starting to flow here. Let's get some bandits shooting through the trees. Immediately, the nicest queue I've ever built. It's got a 52% queue rating. I'm gonna be honest with you. This thing's costing $5 because I put my heart and soul into it. Well, this one's gonna be slightly sillier, but that's okay. Oak trees? Oh, damn, dude. These are too big. Oak tree small, please. What in the world? This is like Michael A. L. Fox's wet dream right here. There's nothing, it's like Alice in Wonderland. You're taking a trip through the tall pines here. You are actually inside of the forest. There is a witch cackling in your ear going, ah! Legend has it, this park is built on the burial ground of an earlier park. People got trapped on staircases and lived there forever. Build a coaster with at least 3 excitement. Hey, that's almost insulting. I may be an idiot, but I can make a coaster with 3 excitement. A Tuscan cypress? A well? No. Ooh, that well. Ooh, what about a witch casting spells? She's casting spells that make you get dizzy. And then, because you're going on the teacups. There you go, okay. Does it look horrible? It doesn't look great, but it'll look good from the front, and that's the most important part. So obviously, this is Madrina's Wild Ride. Again, we're gonna call this the Forest of Illusion. Oh, it looks too gentle for me. Yeah, okay. The whirly rig is, Boobali. Not because I'm a gross man, but because that's the song that they sing as it goes. So if you'll forgive me. You know what this song sounds like? Take me to your best friend's house. Take me to their best friend. I don't remember the rest of the song, but it is in Rock Band 4. And then eventually they go, don't leave me tongue-tied. I think it's about cunnilingus, but what do I know about indie rock? We're going to build Rob's Redemption pretty close to the start. Because Rob's Redemption is a roller coaster that never got its fair shake. And honestly, it deserves it. Because I fucked it up. That's the reason that, Rob's Redemption never took... And if nothing else... Oh man, my alarm did not go off at all here. We've been playing for 37 minutes. But you know what? Consider that a mea culpa for me, having to restart the series because I fucked it up so bad in the first place. I don't care who you are. That is a dope bit of scenery setup right there. We got the whirly rig, which of course goes hatta hatta hatta. I will never change the song for this, by the way. There you go. It's asymmetrical. And in fact, it's so asymmetrical, I cannot stand it. But we're gonna have another one come across like that. There you go. So it looks hideous right now, I'll admit. And I gotta be honest, for me to be making a garden doesn't really make any sense. Because I've been to gardens before in my life. I don't really understand them, to be honest with you. I go, you look at some pretty flowers, but apart from that, I'm like, I don't get it. And sure, the flowers, they're nice, but it's never really been like my my cup of tea, if you know what I mean. This is like the area the government forces you to build before you dump toxic waste into the river. It's like, okay, I get it, you're gonna dump the toxic waste, we have to let you because you bring in a lot of tax dollars, but, you know, in exchange, you have to build a nature-focused area of your theme park. Okay, fine. But damn, all this red tape trying to hold exceptional individuals like myself down. You look through their eyes, and they go, damn, dude. First off, I'm gonna throw up. But damn, dude, that garden at the start is beautiful. Maybe. So you got a nice little spaghetti queue there. You know, this ride is like the future, or some Flight of the Bumblebees, but the Bumblebees are also like space nanobites or something like that. So, does it really have to fire that much? Like, it looks positively phallic. But we're gonna call this Nathan Drake's Uncharted. Flip the whole system on its lid. What do we charge for this? $9? That seems fair to me. You know, we can make like, you know, ooh, it's the mystery of the exploding trash can. Ooh, there you go. Freak. What? How expensive is this Kraken tentacle? The Kraken stuff is not sci-fi, by the way, you silly man. That's the pirate theme, probably. And throw down a bunch of prolate spheroids. There you go. It's like Arrival all over again here. This is hideous. What is this ride called? Space Eggs. Get it? Because it's like SpaceX, but it's Space Eggs. You can probably change the color of those, is my guess. Check this out. This is the birth of New Northernlion, because now we're gonna go to terrain, and we're gonna push some terrain down. It doesn't have to be that large, though. We're gonna push this terrain down. So it's like the spaceship is like half buried in the earth. Probably the cockpit would be facing the other direction, but you get the idea here. We should really throw up a Grecian tower, like, right at the entrance, just to remind us of where we came from. Okay, so Loopy Momo 2, which is actually Loopy Momo. This is Kate's roller coaster, and it's a humdinger. Look at those stats. 6 excitement, 4 fear, 3 nausea. That's very good. How did I survive before I knew that you could, you know, adjust the placement of your stations? You know what? This is Kate's Cosmic Coaster. You know, that's probably not the best acronym, so let's just call this My Wife's Life's Work. It's not actually her life's work. In fact, it's a little offensive to suggest, but it does kind of roll off the tongue. That's fucking sick, dude! We're the world's greatest roller coaster producers. Now, this being said, we're also going to put some more trees around here because I find that this area personally is looking a little bare right now. Achieve a scenery rating of 100. We're at 69 right now, which I think many people would argue is already kind of the perfect rating. So, how much does it cost to use an ATM? Look, you might hate me for this. You might say that I'm everything that's wrong with this world, charging $2 to use the ATM. That's a fairly standard price to use an ATM, in my opinion. Like, it just has empty space around it. We're gonna surround it with trees here. Park entrance is not accessible from the exit of my wife's life's work. Oh, classic Northernlion mistake. I never built an exit. Everybody just gets trapped on the ride. It's 100% my bad, but at the same time, easy fix, boys. Easy fix. I am amazed at how much better this park is going than my old ones. I mean, I guess we'll place it like that. It's gonna be a little bit of a staircase to get to it. No, don't add it to the building. It was fine. Don't add it to the building. And a hoo-da, hoo-da, hoo, yeah. It's possible that we did, and I'm being silly. Like, maybe our trees are actually making it so that people cannot see the pirates here, because I feel like we got enough elements to get more than a 58. This is a 51 now? Shows what I know. There we go. Oh, I hate being so close to the Whirly-Rig song. There we go. We're on 70s now. That's not so bad. And what are we going to put next to this section of the park? You guessed it. Blue fir trees. J. Smith OTI's Commute. is a wonderful roller coaster that fits exactly into our price point right now. And by a wonderful roller coaster, I mean, let's be real, this roller coaster is actually horrible. But it gets the job done. And I just like putting them at... Oh, no. You should not be trained. Okay. You know, you're going to slip through the cracks. I've slipped through the cracks before in my life. I accept that you're probably going to slip through the cracks and make more money than you should. You know what? We'll get you trained up, so you're going to be the best goddamn seller that we've ever had for priority passes when those fuckers actually come out. And we're going to unveil them with our brand new roller coaster that is going to be produced right now. There you go. There's a sweet vertical loop. I want to see people losing their minds over this vertical loop. I mean, again, I can't really deny that this is... It's pretty much the exact same archetype as, like, every other coaster I've ever done. Big lift hill. Oh, God, don't do that. Do a couple of weird elements and then, you know, just immediately head back to base. Just a nice, like, gentle descent there. That's nice, right? Oh, what a lovely rolly... Who's this character? What a lovely roller coaster. Q rating's already at 25%. Beautiful. So you come through this, you're like, wow, sleeping dragon. All right, what comes next? Next, there's going to be an artifact from the ancient world. The Good Knight Artorias. I don't know what I'm talking about. Maybe I am. Maybe we could just do another one, well, where we finish the other elements of Looney Tunes 1, which I'm actually going to call the Dragons of Camelot. There you go. If that works for you, that works for me as well. Challenge complete. Achieve a scenery rating of 100. Really? It was the final clock tower placed like nowhere at all? If you say so. This is about to get fucking real right now. There is a dragon on the building. This is not a drill. There is a dragon on the building. I would be losing my freaking mind. There are dragons on the wall. You should be shitting your pants right now. And this one's coming right for you. It's pretty cheap. All things considered. The Dragons of Camelot. Enter a description. Don't get burned by the Dragons of Camelot. Fly with them. Which is exactly what you'll do through the final corkscrew of terror. Sold it. Create blueprint. Take that badass blueprint, and we're going to upload that baby to the Steam Workshop. There is no doubt. But sure, that looks like relatively not entirely horrible, but still kind of bad. And give this a second, alright? You're witnessing a man attempt to learn how to improve himself. Sometimes it's going to take some time. That's too much. That's too much. Okay, this is perfect. I mean, that's not really what I'm looking for, honestly, is like chiseling over the island. Oh, we had it. We had it. We had it. We had it. I'm not going to go so far as to suggest that this is like the best, you know, Rocktopus ride that's ever existed. What I will suggest is that it certainly looks a lot more ambitious than just plunking it down on the freaking ground and then being like, you know, sweet, it's the Rocktopus. Now, I can't help but notice, slightly frightened, nobody is visiting the Roctopi yet. And I'm a little embarrassed that nobody's visiting the Roctopi because it's a lovely section of the park. Kate, look at this. Look at this. I made something that doesn't look super terrible.
Oh, I just realized it's on water.
It's on water. It's really going to erode the parts, but it's on water. You know what my flagship roller coaster is? You recognize this one?
Oh, it's Loopy Momo, baby.
It's my wife's life's work.
Excuse me? Why are you changing my brand?
I'm not changing your names. I changed your roller coaster. I made the station different, so now it's my roller coaster.
Oh, excuse me, that's not how it works.
And
maybe in China.
What's that mean? I don't.
What happened? Why didn't you put the lunch maker?
Because it's just
lunch breaker,
it's
lunch loser?
the lunch. Look at this. There's a freaking Tomo on the castle there.
What? Why did you put Tomo up there?
Because now you go on this roller coaster, you're like, oh, there's dragons. Then there's one over there as well. He's getting ready to bite you.
Oh my god.
We'll let this run for a minute, see if people want to go to the Chief Beef, because if not, we're going to have to fire the people. And because this is going to be... Whoa, get out of there. People are still saying I'm not waiting that long to go on the Dragons of Camelot. You know what? It's a $20 roller coaster now, so I don't blame you. Wait, why are you all leaving? How is this happening? Did this break down? Oh, it's because the mechanics showed up. Alright, that was weird, but I'm okay with it. So how have things been going? Honestly, like, there's been a little bit of a backlog, and I've seen people say things like, Northernlion, please at least rotate your trees. Like, it's getting to the point where it's a little ridiculous. But go back and look into how my last park looked at this point. It was straight up just parking lot style. Like, grid, flat, no terrain, no topography. And what do we have here? We have terrain. We have topography. What if I make a priority pass 250? I've invested too much money in... Yeah! Oh, no. He got so excited and then immediately not. I'm more interested in having this park look good and be logically designed than I am about simply min-maxing profits. That's the kind of guy I am at Planet Coaster, apparently. Plus, I found a trick to give us infinite water at no cost to ourselves. Guests think the Dragons of Camelot has a long queue. Buy a priority pass, you greedy fucks. It's $2.50. They're only pissed because the Dragons of Camelot is such a good ride. No, you know what? I think that's fine. So we'll place Psychola down on top of that. That looks pretty cool. It's like a little slice of cheese on top of a hamburger island. So you know what this ride's gonna be called? Take a guess. An island du hamburger? Rise, chicken, rise! There we go. Now we got like a little... Well, we should flatten it out as well. I think that this is okay, but we're gonna just lower this ever so... Oh, God. Oh, Lord, what have I done? I got my money back. I got my money back. Okay. Don't worry. So I am gonna do one last bit of terraforming, and I know you're like, please, no! Stop! Look at that. When you walk over, you'll be like, whoa, this is like an actual, like, canal system or something here. You know, it'll be like you're in Venice or something like that. Wait, you know, it might seem like I'm just doing this to be memey, but let's be real. This is the pirate section of the park. If not everything is playing the Ballad of Tentaflu, we made a terrible mistake somewhere down the line, didn't we? Beautiful. Okay. Look, I really don't have an eye for design, to be honest with you. I understand that this looks like a little alien. Or a little artificial because it's so uniform, but... It's something, man. At least it's a little splash of green. Alright, well that's gonna do it for now. We've continued to work on our pirate section of the park. I like the little water theming that we got going on here, but, you know, hit and miss. For now, thanks for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. And, of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching. And I'll see you next time.
Bada pora hum zapse, bada pora hum zapse, jari pora nook barbre, jari pora nook barbre, Tillidora capatu, Tillidora capatu, c'est quand la personne